Hello. I just want to talk about gateways. Um, a lot of people are really just focusing on like the gateways of chakras, the Kundalini mindset, you know. But I want to talk to you guys about superpowers. Now, of course, you got to open up the gateways of the Kundalini to your crown chakras, but one big thing that people are forgetting about is the gateways of the mind. Now, like they say, we're only using what, 10-15% of our brain power. Now look, there's 9 more gateways, 10 in all, 10 gateways of the mind, but there's 9 that we must go through. And it's also, like they say in the book of life and in the book of death, these two are the same. So yeah, like when you start to understand to open up these gateways of the mind, it's almost like you do upgrade the percentage, of your intelligence. And it's a very interesting thing. It's like not necessarily IQ or knowing things, because I know that I still have the issues where I have issues of remembering, but the fact that I have other ways of using, more of my brain power for other sources, that I did go through these gateways of the mind, just as I did go through the gateways of the chakras, So I just want to explain it just a little bit. It is now like going through the gateways of death, but it's more of a line of self-discovery. You're going backwards into nothing completely, like the first step is to realize that you're dead, because once you die, you go through these 9 gates, and it's just like not necessarily Dante's Inferno where the 9 levels of hell or anything like that, but it is the same, because it's just weird, because as above, so below, as within, so without. It's, it's a sphere, it's an onion, so, it's 9 levels, so going through there, even though there's 11 in total, but that's like a total different story altogether. But, yeah, so, that's like the first step, and I'm sure you can go in any bookstore and Google like these 9 gates, and read them. But I've known and helped a lot of ghosts through these processes, and when I go and I seek and ghost hunting and help moving them on, you got to actually know which stage and process they're in. And sometimes like they're stuck in time loop, they don't know that they're dead. And that's actually the first stage. It's like they must realize, hey, wake up, fucker, you're dead. Psh, psh. Hey, you gotta get like the motherfucker's attention, That's one way. And then you have to have it like let go of every motherfucking thing, because you're dead. You don't own nothing no more. You gotta rise up. You gotta let go of everything. Attach yourself, right? And then, next stage is attaching yourself from yourself. And that's the hard part, man. Because it's like letting go of like going through that dark night of the soul type shit, where you just gotta let go of feeling. You gotta let go of your, all your greed and wants and needs and like the whole story of unfinished business. type stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so yeah, that, you know, you don't have a body no more, you don't feel no more, you're gone, you know, and then, you know, hell. But anyway, I just want to let you know, it's just like letting go, but if you like twist the meaning of all of these stages in a process of elevating, you know, and then you go backwards and become nothing, and then you realize that you're free. You know, you are actually totally free to be anything, and realize actually, you know, yourself in your liminal space of absolutely nothing. And it's just like part of the who am I process, you know, but more so because these 10 gates, when you're opening up these of the mind, you have to like know that man, that's really fucking hard to explain. I actually should have actually kind of thought about this a little more. Like, say you're knowing yourself, you're knowing your power, right? And you're starting to actually realize more like nothing is real. Okay, that's another stage. Like nothing is real. But it's like you can understand by the laws of nature, you know, and by the laws of yourself, being one with the nature and who you are by spirit, you know, that alchemy is important. Alchemy. And who you are as one and being with the whole collective of everything is actually an important key to this matrix and changing it. So therefore, knowing that when you're elevating and opening up these gateways of the mind, it's a process like learning alphabet, but more like learning, you know, the chi, you know, being able to use chi through your body is another process of the gateway. Is just like knowing that, you know, you don't have a body, okay? You are a light using this thing as a tool, and you have a lot more power than you think you have besides just the senses that you have. Excuse me. A lot more. Okay? So, and to know these processes is definitely, you know, a fool's journey on your part. So, you know, I wish everybody a good luck on that part. Anyway, let's say when you're using the eye sonar, and you can breathe in with your eyes, but you can also push with your eyes, just like you can push and pull with this. It's like what Jesus used to say: your right eye is for your heart to see, and your left eye is for your mind to see. And like you let the two, and make your eyes into one and let the light come in. That's like the actual meaning behind the sign of the cross in the first place. Sorry about every fucking buddy else out there and on this faceless motherfucking planet, but that's exactly what it means. You know, you make your eyes into one and let the light in. Anyway, but Yeah, your heart and your mind into one. So, but that's actually a chakra thing more than it is a thought thing. But also, it actually helps with the light, bringing up the light into the mind to help it push it beyond the limits of, what you think is real, because you got to actually get to the point of the gate where you know that nothing is real, you know. So, to get past it. And then you can start to understand that magic is real and manipulation is real, and not and not to use it as a bad thing, because God knows that a person with a certain vibration and frequency, one who knows how to actually pull it in and elevate yourself, kind of like uh, who Dragon Ball Z characters, Vegeta and Goku, you know, it just totally is like that in a sense. But you know, I used to watch that as a younger. I used to watch that all the time, and just like thinking I could do that, I could do that, I could do that. I know I can. So, and I figured it out. But and then it's just like elevating yourself. But oh yeah, I was gonna get back to the eye thing. Okay, now seeing out of both eyes is like learning how to chi yourself into focusing. Okay, like, all right, one time this dog was barking, right, and I was across the street way the fuck over by the railroad tracks, right. This dog is fucking barking at nothing. And I've done this. Oh yeah, and I've also controlled mosquitoes and bugs many times. Many times have I been able to like control, insects. But and anything in the air. It's actually interesting. But I swear to God, it's just like some kind of focus, but it's not just focus. It's like a vibration that you create in your vision and in your sight and in your seeing and in your intent. Your intent is key intention, all right? Your intention is focus and key upon this matrix that you see, and it's like you're able to speak to animals. It's weird. Not just speaking to them, but just intentionally through frequency and vibration, just kind of, I don't know. I'm not 100%. I'm figuring it out, but I know I can do it because I've been practicing for a long time. And I just like been following pretty much what the old fucking everything and everybody says about everything. So it's just like, and just using it into practice, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's interesting. And I just want to let you guys know, when it comes to your superpowers, in chi, opening up the gates in the mind is definitely important as also opening up the gates of the chakras too. All right, it really is. Because it helps you learn how to actually accept yourself as your higher being, if you know what I mean. And accept how, because exception, what I don't think I'm saying that right. Okay, it's like, being able to birth yourself into yourself, I should say. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. So, anyway, it's an interesting journey, for sure. And it takes practice, a lot of practice, a lot of patience, a lot of know-how, a lot of discipline, you know, a lot of time with yourself. So, anyway, God bless everybody. Have a beautiful night.